Alrighty, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up OBS very quickly, very easily, to start streaming and recording super quick. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go to the search engine and search up OBS Studio, and then click download, and then whatever version we want to download, and then download the installer. And then after the installer is downloaded and we installed OBS, we're going to open OBS. We'll be admitted to a screen like this. Now, you can't really record right now with nothing here. So in your scenes, you're going to click add, you're going to click group, you're going to name this screens. You're going to make another group, name this audio or sounds. We're just going to go with sounds. And then we're going to grab a application audio capture. We're going to name this game audio, as this will be our audio capture for game. We're going to name the window, or we're going to switch with the window to whatever game we're playing at the time, right? Swap this down. And every time you swap a game, you'll need to change this window right here to the new game so the audio goes through. Same thing with the game capture for the video screen. And then we're going to add another one. We're going to name this music. This one, right, windowed will be Spotify or whatever. And then you'll want to have it as the same executionable, because then it will continue playing and listening to the new music on Spotify than just the one that it's looking for. And then we'll throw that into sounds as well. And we're going to get an audio input, name this microphone as it would be our microphone, switch the device to your main microphone. And then, we go here, audio output, and then we could just change this to desktop audio, as this will only be used in the streaming process. You do not need this when you're recording. So this will be desktop audio, right? Whatever your desktop audio microphone is, or desktop headset audio, etc., whatever it is. And then we're going to get one more. We're going to name this Discord, and the window will be discord.exe. And then we're going to change this, because if it isn't on same executionable table, it won't go for discord.exe. It'll go for the title. So if you are in a chat, it will only look for that chat for the audio. And then we'll throw this into sounds. Now we're done with sounds. Screens, very simple, right? We're gonna grab a game capture, game screen, simple name it whatever, and then specified window, whatever game you are gonna play, you have to change it here, and then throw that into screens. And then we're gonna grab a video capture, right? Name this video screen. If you wanna just show the one screen, like the OBS screen here, you'll have it as this, and then boom, and then windows for the capture method. So it should look like this, and with whatever window you want to screen share, or screen record, I should say. So if you want to record a YouTube video, and only the YouTube video, you would just do this, and then throw that into screens. Now we can on-show those. Now we're gonna go to display capture, in this display screen, or technically not even display, desktop screen. Now this will show your full desktop, and then we could just hide that. So that'll show you full desktop. Now we're gonna go here to the audios, advanced audio properties. We're gonna unselect all 5, right? And then do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, boom, boom. So it should be 4 and 6, 3 and 6, 2 and 6, 1 and 6 in this order, and then just 6 for music. As music, you probably don't want it playing in the background for a YouTube video, as you could get copyrighted, but you could have it playing in the background without it getting recorded. So there we go with that. And then we're gonna add a new scene. We're just gonna call this streaming, And the difference with this one is you're gonna copy these down, throw this over, and then add a video capture, name this webcam, and change this. We're just gonna use OBS, and it'll be a webcam, and we can resize this. We'll grab my desktop screen for an example, transform, fit to screen, and then we're gonna resize that to a perfect size, and then we can turn that off. And now every time you swap, there will be a webcam on. Now, if you don't want to set this up, in the description there will be a link to download the scene, and all you have to do is download it and then import it, and then click the file that unzip the file that it's in, and then import the JSON into OBS with the import button. Now, the one thing that doesn't get imported over is the settings. So what you have to do is you have to go to output, change output from simple to advanced. Simple is very boring. Advanced is a lot better. So with this streaming, we're gonna go from audio track 6 and 6 for the Twitch 5 track. Make sure it's an FFM MPEG, and then your bitrate is the quality of the stream. So the encoder for streaming, you have to set it to what your computer can handle. Now, recording is another hand, so we need the custom output FFM MPEG, and we gotta make sure the content format is an MP4, and the bitrate, if you want it to be 4K, you need it to be 70K plus. Higher it is, more storage it takes up. So an hour of footage could be around 50 gigabytes. And then down here is what really matters is the audio track and audio bitrate. You need that at 320, audio track 1, 2, 3, and 4, because that's microphone, desktop, Discord, and game. Audio, go here. The names don't matter. Just make sure all of them are 320. And then you want to go to video, or my bad, audio. Simple rate 48, channel, stereo, and audio devices should all be disabled. And then you go to video. Make sure this is 120 by 180, both of them, and 120 FPS. If you have like a stretch res on, like I do, this will make the video format into this, as that's the canvas size. And then if you have stretch resolution on, when you import something, it might look like this with a bunch of black things. All you have to do is right click, go to transformation, click fit to screen. It'll automatically fit it to the screen. Now, I don't know why there are black bars right here on the window screen, but you could, hold left shift and drag that like that, as it's a set size. Oh, it's a set size for window capture. I'm pretty sure then. All right. You could technically just do this, but then you'll have to stretch it out a certain amount. Or we can click stretch to screen. That would also work. So if you want to make sure fit, and then just stretch to screen. No more black bars. Simple. Now, at the time of the last part of the video, I forgot to mention how to add your Twitch alerts and Twitch chat into OBS. So first, I'm going to go to Streamlabs, log in, and then go to your Streamlabs dashboard. When you're at your Streamlabs dashboard, you'll see streaming essentials, which you can mess around with these at the bottom. But the first thing that we're going to work on right, is this alert box. So their blur box, you can add a image of your choice and a soundtrack of your choice as well. At the moment, it's just the default Streamlabs one, so it looks like this. So we're just going to copy this widget, right? And then we're going to drag this over here, and then in the streaming sense on OBS, you're going to add browser, and then you're going to name this Twitch alert, right? And then after you name it Twitch alert, you put in the URL of the alert box in here, and then you can like resize it however you want to, put it wherever you want to, and all that. So we're just gonna make it small and put it over here, and that's the Twitch alert, and then we can throw it over here. And now we're gonna go back over here and go to the chat box this time. Now that we have the chat box open, the default settings, same thing as the alert. You copy the widget, copy. Now don't give these URLs, the URLs out for the chat and the alert box, because people can mess around with your alerts and Twitches and all that with the URL. So we're gonna close this. Now we're gonna make another browser, name this Twitch chat. Now the same thing with the Twitch alert. You know, you put the URL in and then set it where you wanna. I'm gonna come over here and open up my Twitch chat and show you how it works. So like that, as you can see, the Twitch chat works. It is a transparent background too. So behind the background, it is, you know, transparent. So it doesn't really add a box or anything. It's just the Twitch chat. Very clean, very classic. All right, so that's the end of the video. If this video helped, you should like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you need any help, you can join the Discord server. Link will be down in the description. There'll be other links like the Streamlabs and the OBS download links, and a link to download a zip for the scenes and sources. And inside that file, there'll be an image with more info, yapping about it, and there would be a notepad explaining how to import them. And then there will also be a file which will be for the profiles, which should have the settings saved that I'm using. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope this video helped you. This part of the video will be showing you how to import if you download the profile and the scene from link in the description. So for profile, you go here and just click import, and then find the unzipped file that downloaded. For the scene, you do the exact thing where you click import, then import the profile and the scene. The profile will have the settings saved, the scene will have the scene stuff saved.